Ryan, Marcus, and Emily pulled their old SUV down a narrow dirt road. The forest stood silent at sunset. They had been planning this weekend camping trip for weeks, a break from work, stress, and city noise. Tonight was supposed to be peaceful. They set up their tents as the sky turned orange and purple. Marcus gathered wood while Emily unpacked food. Soon, the bonfire crackled and popped, throwing warm light into the growing darkness. The smell of pine filled the cool air. Ryan laughed as his marshmallow started burning at the edges. Everything felt calm. Almost too calm. Then Ryan stopped laughing. "Did you hear that?" he asked, staring into the dark tree line. Emily and Marcus went quiet. At first it sounded like a falling branch, or maybe a deer moving through the brush. They joked about bears and raccoons, trying to shake off the chill creeping up their spines. But the noises changed. There was a soft rustling, slow, careful, like someone walking between the trees without breaking a single branch. Then came a whisper carried on a wind that shouldn't have been there. Just silence. Heavy silence. As if the woods were watching them. And then, a voice. Soft. Thin. Almost a breath. Ryan. Marcus. Emily. Their hearts thudded. "That can't be real," Marcus whispered, eyes wide. Emily lifted her flashlight, the beam slicing through the darkness. But all they saw were trees. Nothing moved. No one was there. Ryan took a cautious step forward. His voice shook. "Maybe someone's lost," he said. "Or maybe it's just the wind." Emily tried to smile, but the smile didn't last. Because the voice came again. Louder. Right behind them.
"Help me!"
The air turned cold, icy fingers brushing past their skin. The fire didn't crackle with warmth anymore. It burned slower, dimmer, as if something out there was stealing the heat. "We should check it out," Ryan said, though fear twisted every word. "We don't even know where it's coming from," Marcus said, voice shaky. Still, the voice whispered again. Closer this time. Every call felt like invisible footsteps creeping nearer. Gripping their flashlights, they walked deeper into the trees. The forest swallowed the path. No familiar trail. No campfire glow. Just trees, and shadows. "Guys. I think we're lost," Emily whispered, trembling. Minutes stretched into forever. The moon hid behind thick clouds. Their flashlight beams danced erratically over rough ground. Then, up ahead, a clearing. And inside it stood an old, abandoned mill. Its boards were rotten. The windows were dark holes. The roof sagged, groaning as if weighed down by years of silence. "Maybe we can wait in there until morning," Marcus said, uncertain. Emily nodded. "We can't stay out here." Inside, the air was damp and full of dust. Every step made the wooden floor groan. Shadows clung to every corner. Still, it felt safer than the forest. They pressed together, backs against the wall. For a moment, nothing. Then, a whisper, inside the mill. Slow at first. Then closer. R-Y-A-N. The air turned thick and cold, like wet cloth against their skin. Something brushed Emily's foot. The whisper became a chant. "Find me." Ryan's flashlight trembled as he swung it toward the darkest corner. And then he saw her. A girl. Pale. Drenched in shadow. Her eyes were dark holes, deep and empty. Her voice came again, clearer, closer. "You came, but you can't leave." Marcus screamed. The flashlight fell. Light scattered wildly across the walls as if something unseen raced around them. Then. Nothing. Not a sound. Not even a breath. For a long moment, complete stillness. Then the forest answered, with a low, distant scream. Nothing like any animal they had ever heard. The three of them blinked at each other. And then her voice, quiet now, breathed one last chilling line. "Stay with me." The floor beneath them creaked, as if the mill itself was breathing. What happened next? The next morning, police found them unconscious near the old mill. They were taken to the hospital. When they woke up, their eyes were wide with fear, as if something in those woods wasn't done with them.